Hello, Lego fans, and welcome into a brand new episode of the Brick Hour podcast. I am JJ, otherwise known as Langster Builds on Instagram,
I am Cameron, otherwise known as Cameron Studios.
and we have a fun one in store for you guys today.
I've been waiting for this one.
This has been one we've been waiting for since Brick Fair. Um,
Brick Fair.
sorry, Brick World. Wow, God. See, I'm in Brick
You're
Fair mode now
you're thinking too far ahead.
because we're getting ready to have to start doing crazy stuff with that.
See, I'm in
Um,
I'm in like relax mode right now because I know Brick Fair is coming. Like Brick World was a lot, and
yeah,
in a good way. Don't get me wrong, in a great way. Love Brick World. Had a lot of fun. Now I'm just kind of like recharging, cleaning up the collection a little bit, and
hmm
then getting ready for Brick Fair, which is gonna be fun in its own right. And like the fact that we're gonna have more lug members there, that's gonna be a lot of
That'll be
fun.
fun.
And
So the
some
title of
other
this vid
surprises
Yes. Oh, like a lot of surprises. So the title of this video, the best sets of 2025
so far.
so far. And we will get into more of that in a minute, but first, Cam, what are we building?
What are we building? I've finally been able to crack into my
The backlog
backlog.
that's never going to end.
I sorted it out and I found some gift with purchases I'm going to look to sell now. But a few that I did build, I built the Year of the Snake,
Hmm
fun little guy. Built the little suitcase. Very
You do
fun,
love that.
actually.
You love that thing.
I like it's going to go with the big scale minifigure. I actually bought some, I didn't think I was going to do it, but I got some F1s.
Yeah, you did get some of those.
I wanted red, and then I got the McLaren by accident. Um, I finally finished Joker.
Oh, dear God, that
I had to
thing.
get his ray gun, and with Joker also comes Batman
Dear
and Green Lantern
Lord, why did you buy those?
because I got them cheap as hell.
He said a bad word. $5. $5.
Hi, Elmo.
Haha, got him.
I mean, I got the Joker one at Bricks Rock, and I'm like, I might as well complete them. I like the buildable figures, like the Avengers ones I got back here.
Though they're all cursed.
They're all cursed, and I wish we got the Wolverine one that was
I'm
rumored.
glad we didn't get the Wolverine. That probably would have been the scariest one of
Um,
all of them.
let's see. Oh, I am almost done with this, but the pieces don't exist yet. I just did the face because I didn't feel like buying the Space Baby's face X. Like it's probably so expensive right now.
Yeah,
But
wait till it goes down a
all
little
I'm
bit.
missing is the top part of the helmet, and then
There's like
there's
a
this weird piece in the back here that needs to go onto the top of the backpack. It's like a 1x4 curved with like a
hmm
little X in between. So waiting for that. Um, and then I built Back to the
You
Future
did build a
from
DeLorean.
Brickworld. First one from Brickworld that I built.
Is it not an incredible set? I have it. It's up over here next to my big
Oh,
DeLorean.
you
I
have
love
it.
it. Yeah, I
You know
have
what?
it.
Yeah, I remember I tried
I
taking
have
it.
both of them.
I tried taking yours.
I need to try and get the Dimensions one so I can be like, I have every DeLorean ever.
I have the Dimensions one.
I know you do. But I needed a big one.
I went with the first movie. I feel like it's more classic. It's kind of what I would want.
hmm
And then what else we got? Oh, forgot to show us off before Brickworld.
C3PO.
Half off at Walmart.
I don't know how you pulled
Somehow
that off.
I got this for $70. I'm not upset. It's what inspired me to get the R2D2 without
Yeah.
Malik from Brickworld. So now I have the two of them as a pair, and I will be taking apart my UCS R2D2 to make room for these two.
Yeah, it's that's going to be a better display than the bigger R2D2, I think.
Yeah, I've always wanted him, but I didn't want to pay that much, and I saw 70 and I couldn't pass it up. Just
No.
having them as a pair, you have to.
Yeah.
One of the
You
most
can't have one
iconic
without the
duos of all time.
You can't have one without the other.
Exactly. And that's all of what I have been building. JJ, what are you building?
So, you people might remember from the vlog, we did get a handout of a little Ninjago poly bag. So I did build
Ah,
this.
yes.
This is the Ninja Combiner mech, whatever it's called, with the dragon on the back. Pretty cool, very
How'd you
simple
get that
build.
again?
Stud City put it in my hand.
You know what? I think I saw where those were coming from. It was part of that little Ninjago display where you're trying to like hit the
Oh yeah,
swords.
I think they had a million left over and they were trying to
Hmm.
just dump them.
Oh
So
yeah.
I ended up with one, so I was cool with that.
Very cool.
I also did start the beginnings of fixing what's in that box back there because of course it came apart pretty hard when we were bringing coming back from Brick Universe so that
Okay,
it can
to be
be
fair, me, Rob, and Jeffrey, we tried. We
You
had it
did
built,
you did it. It was there for the show, and that's all that matters.
and
And
then it
it'll be there for
came
Brick.
crashing down.
It'll be there for Brick Fair also. You guys will be able to see that and in Virginia, so that'll be fun. Um, but yeah, I really haven't done much building besides that. I've been planning my next couple builds. Like I'm getting started, getting ready to get started
Hmm.
on Titan's Tower and getting ready to start fleshing out the base that I'm going to use for Yavin 4 before I start
Ooh,
building more of the wall out and then kind of start doing terrain. Um, those builds will be a next year thing, so you guys will get to see those more and really get to see progress on my Instagram once I start building those two larger scale builds. But
I
yeah, that's pretty
see.
much it for me.
I see your carpets are to disappear again.
No,
That
that
whole corner is being covered up again,
okay. Those are just parts, and that one of the bins is vehicles for the Batcave, so don't even give me that.
so it could go in the
Um,
closet.
but
Just saying.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That entire bin, the whole top of it is just Jurassic World Rebirth stuff right now. So there's that. Um, but that is it for what are we building?
Hmm.
Um, obviously the title of the video, best sets of the year
So
so far.
far,
Now, why are we doing this now? Well, the Lego has released a metric ton of sets
nice save.
already this
No
year.
Elmo.
They've done a ton.
They have.
And we didn't feel as though we could accurately talk about everything at the very end of the year in terms of the very worst and the very best.
I
So,
mean, the way I look at it, there's a lot of sets already, so it's good to like do a check-in now. And I
yeah,
feel like we thought it would be kind of fun to see how much our list would change with any new
yes.
releases because we're gonna have the August release. That's a lot of sets.
Hmm.
September and October tend to have a few surprises. Black Friday is always a surprise, and then there's always that random December set that just
Yep.
catches everybody's attention.
So the basic gist of what this week is obviously best sets of the year so far. Next week we're doing worst sets of the year so far. I know you guys loved the last one when we just crapped on everything, but we're gonna save that because we know you guys want to see it more. So we're gonna put this one out first and that one out afterwards because it makes more sense that way. Thank you, YouTube algorithms, for that. But so the plan is we will do both. We will do the list today, and then at the end of the year, we will go back and do best sets of the year on the whole, like
Hmm.
the whole year, and we will basically take the list from today and the list from the end of the year and compare them. And we're going to see which sets remained on the list, which sets dropped off the list, which sets moved up the list, if that happened, which sets
Ooh, you
moved
think some are
down.
gonna move up?
It just depends on how people
You know
are.
what? You're right, because there are some on my list I will say that I have not either A, not built or not bought yet.
Correct.
So
So there's
those
that.
could move up or they could move down. We don't know.
It's very
Or
possible.
for all we know, they could move on to the other list entirely.
Th-
Not
eh,
likely.
I doubt that, but yeah. So we'll basically it'll be a nice way for us to compare
Hmm.
at the end of the year of like at this point in June, we this was our best sets of the year, and then at the end of the year, are they similar? Oh, obviously, things are gonna hop. I think
Yes.
y'all know that there's gonna be some stuff coming out that I put on the top of that list for sure.
Gee, what could that be?
Yeah. Anyways, so Cam, would you like to start this list here?
So I have gonna start off with an honorable mention actually,
Okay.
because I did not, it felt wrong not having this on the list,
Mm-hmm.
but also it'll make more sense. So my first pick, my honorable mention, is a Dalmatian's puppy.
Okay.
So the reason being, I feel like a lot of people are going to say that it's too similar to Simba from
Yes.
last year.
Yes.
However, this one you're able to change. You can
Mm-hmm.
do multiple different puppies, multiple poses. You can have them standing up, you can have them crouching down. That's a horrible picture. It's probably taking forever to load.
Wow.
But you can just have so many different poses. There's different colors. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Customizable.
Yes, exactly. It's very customizable. You can, it's, I think it's one of four puppies you could do,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's two different poses. So there's a lot you can do with it. And as a Disney fan, as a 101 Dalmatians fan, I think you can't go wrong with this set. And it's definitely
Mm-hmm.
an upgrade from Simba because Simba didn't really move that much. It's
No.
just a statue. While this is also a statue, it's customizable and
Correct.
it appeals to a lot of people. So that this
Mm-hmm.
is an honorable mention for me.
All right. Your actual first pick, though.
Yes, my actual first pick is Lilo and Stitch Beach House.
Ah, okay.
So I grew up on Stitch, loved the movies, loved the show. I have not seen the new one yet. Didn't get a chance to go see it. We were Brick World got in the way,
Yeah, that was kind of in the way.
but I cannot wait. I have not built this yet, but even just looking at it, I know I'm going to enjoy it because I'm already picturing the movie growing up. Love that Stitch gets his own little ship and get a revisit of Lilo from the Lego Ideas set.
Hmm.
And then you get Nani and David and Cobra Bubbles, Scrum. I only wish we got Jumba and Pleakley in here, but I understand why. It probably would have been a little expensive to have all of them in
That would
there.
have been insane, giving them custom molds for their heads. Actually,
But
Pleakley probably could have just been his head.
Pleakley could have been probably been like a
A
mini doll or
minifig, just a,
something.
or just been a minifig head. Would have been
True.
fine.
But it's a fun little set. Well, not little, it's a decent size set, but there's a lot going on in it, and it just gives me flashbacks to when I was a kid. And this, along with a few other sets, is the reason I'm moving my Disney shelf from where it is to a bigger shelf so I can display without taking others down.
This one for me is just fine. Like it's just
Mhm.
another run-of-the-mill like beach house looking set. I think if they had done, I don't know, like Stitch's spaceship is fine. I guess it's just too small for
It
my
should have
taste.
been its own set, but bigger.
Yeah. The house does look good though. I will give you that.
It looks good. I do wish, and I might try this, I doubt it, but I wish it was like the actual original movie where it was like on like a tall deck essentially.
Yeah.
That was cool for me, but
Try it
this
one day.
works. It you look at it and like you kind of just know it's Stitch's house. So I'm
Hmm.
excited to build it, and this is my number 10.
All right. Starting off pretty good here. My number 10 is one that you're also gonna love, and I guarantee is on your list also,
Oh,
is Luxo.
that's your 10.
That's my 10. Now, I love how this thing looks. My God, it's beautiful. It turned out so well. The Pixar ball, I was really worried about how this was going to look in terms of the
Hmm.
actual shaping of it. You brought it to the one lug meeting. It looks
Yes.
great. You can pose the lamp on top of the ball. The lamp itself is just a really strong build. You can pose the lamp around a bunch. I just love how this thing looks. It's simple. It's pretty cheap at $70. This
Hmm.
feels like a good bang for your buck here. It
Absolutely.
feels pretty good. Now, why is it on 10? I don't have it yet.
Yeah, I was
It,
about to say, I'm a
I,
little surprised how low it is for you.
I've been able to get. There's just other stuff that I've had my
That's
hands on
fair.
that I've just loved it so far. Now I have gotten to see it and
Hmm.
like mess with it a little bit when you brought it, but I wasn't like I love it, but I wasn't like loving it. Like I had to
Hmm.
run out and get it. But I can't deny it's a fantastic build. And even if you don't care about Pixar, it's a fun just desk lamp build.
Hmm.
So like I can just get behind this as a really good set. Price for piece also at 11 cents per piece is not bad here
Hmm.
if you want to go off of that metric. But yeah, I think this set is pretty good. It's a really not sorry, not pretty good. It's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's a good way to ease into my side of the list here.
I'll say this for now because foreshadowing, it's on my list. But you have to build it to like enjoy it that much further. And I
Yeah,
guarantee you, if you get it before the end of the year and you actually build it, it will be higher on your list.
yeah, it might be.
All right. Moving on to my number 9, the Temple Bounty.
Oh, that's not out yet.
Yes, it
It's
is.
out. It's
It's on
out
Lego's website.
for sale in the US.
Yes,
Okay. I thought it was out in August. That's me. That's me. My bad. Go ahead.
it is. And I have not bought this. I'm probably not going to buy it. But while we were at Brick World, somebody was, I don't know who they were. They were building it on our display table
They
when they
were.
moved over. And I got to watch them build it and I got to see everything that came with it. And it's an amazing ship.
Hmm.
And had I been to Ninjago, I probably would have been all over this thing. It's $200. You get a lot of figs with it, but it's an amazing looking chip. And then watching it being built and displayed at Brick World, I could not have it on this list. Now, with that being said, I could just be on the Brick World high. And I'm with all the sets that I know are coming, and then those that I don't know that are coming, this probably will get bumped down a little bit. But I feel like it was a solid ship, great representation for Ninjago.
It's
It's an
it's
amazing, it's a beautiful set.
it's beautiful.
Hmm.
And it's big. Like when we
$200 big.
well, like when we saw it, it's huge.
Hmm.
Like it's massive. And the sales look great. The minifigures are pretty good. Yeah, I think
Hmm.
it's just a big like pirate ship looking boat. It's
Exactly.
phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. But yeah, that is my number nine pick. Not much else to say because I don't have it in hand and I'm not likely to buy it. I
Yeah.
just felt like it had to be on the list.
Hmm. My number nine, and you're gonna love this one, Cam. You're gonna love it so much.
Oh,
Nightmare Shark Submarine. There it is.
submarine.
That's the one right there. I said when we talked about this in our hot takes video that this was going to end up being on my best sets of the year list at some point, and now here it is. I'm not just putting it here because I'm doing it to go with the bit. I'm putting it here because I legitimately think it's one of the best sets of the year so far. I think its color scheme with the black and the pink looks
That
really
trans
good.
pink is pretty cool looking. I'll give you that.
Like the front of it with the shark head looks great. The like it just looks so good. The minifigures in this are like the little like Digi Spartan guys are
Hmm.
baller. That version of Mateo, look at the side leg print, the cape for him, like the little like Digi Commander guy at the front. This set looks so good. And the fact that it can be rebuilt into a hammerhead shark sub makes it even cooler, in my opinion. I think you can, there might be a picture. There it is. Like, dude, come on. That's
Oh,
e that's almost cooler than the actual set itself.
whoa.
But I think this is it's just a fun toy for kids to play with. It's so creative. It continues on with like, the big giant shark boat thing from
Yeah.
Dreams. It's really cool. And as just a Lego fan, I can appreciate that this is just a really fun set that has a lot of really cool part usage and a lot of really cool building techniques to achieve some of those interesting shapes and looks on it. So that is why, yeah, dude, that Mateo figure is awesome. His cape, sweet, sweet.
It is a cool
Well,
looking cape.
the Digi guys with those helmets are also sick too.
I won't deny it's a cool looking submarine and the shark works for dreams, honestly.
Hmm.
Like it's not only is it an iconic animal, but like the color scheme looks great. That trans dark pink looks phenomenal with
Hmm.
this black.
Yeah, it does.
I will predict right now though, it will not be on your top 10 come the end of 2025.
Yeah, probably not. But for right now, it has to be
It's a
there.
good choice. I'll give you that. Don't hate dreams, just think it's Rand's course. Just saying.
The more you say that, the more people don't believe you.
I only speak the truth. Moving on to my number eight, we have Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur fossil.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, you had Luxo at 10, so I mean,
That's all right. Go ahead. Say your piece.
I don't own this. I'm probably not going to own this, but looking at it in person at the Lego store, and then I know, have you bought it yet,
Not
JJ?
yet. I will be getting it at some point,
See,
though.
that says something. If it was that good to you, you would
I
have
had
owned
a
it by
bat
now.
cave to finish.
Uh-huh. Excuses is all I hear. So again, this probably is a little bit of Brick World bias, having just seen Sue at the Field Museum. It was cool seeing it in person, and then they're obviously different, but
Mhm.
this is just kind of like a Lego fan's dream, to be honest,
It's
because
so good.
it's a giant fossil, it's a T-Rex, and it might be a little repetitive in some parts, I'm sure, but it has to be.
Hmm.
That's the dinosaur structure or skeleton. And it's a great looking set. It's a standout piece. If you have a collection of Lego, this is likely one of, if not the centerpiece of your collection.
It's one of the centerpieces in my eyes. Like you have to put it up there.
It will, like, I just see, like, if you have like a Lego collection like in your basement, this is in the center and it's a conversation piece.
Hmm.
There's a lot happening. I mean, it fits. It kind of doesn't look like a Lego set sometimes, depending the
Yeah.
setting.
Yeah.
and you can't go wrong with it. And then I mean it probably would have been higher if I A owned it and B saw the Jurassic films, which I will soon. Don't worry. I know I'll remedy that.
Yeah, you better.
But I couldn't not have it on the list just because it's majestic, it's eye-catching, and it's huge.
It's massive. It's
Hmm.
massive. All
So
right.
that is my number 8 pick.
My number 8, Ninjago City Workshop. It is new for this year. It is
Oh,
another Ninjago City expansion. And I have to say, while this isn't the best Ninjago City expansion so far,
okay.
it continues the same level of just complete and utter insane attention to detail. First
Hmm.
of all, getting out of the way, minifigures are great. You do get some exclusives of some characters that have yet to pop up in the TV show. I know that based off some light research. But like if we look at some pictures of the actual like Twitchy Tim, I know he hasn't showed up on anything yet. I know from that. Um, if you
Great
go to the
printing.
yeah, the printing is like elite on these. If we go look at the actual build itself, I know people complain that the mech takes up space. I don't really care. I
The
think when
mech
you look
looks
at
solid,
I
honestly.
think when you look at the pictures of it, when the mech is docked in the actual bay itself, it looks way better, if that makes sense.
Like this.
Yeah, like that
I
picture.
see what you mean. It fits. It's a cool looking mech.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that it's another corner building,
Hmm.
so it kind of works that way, and I like the fact that we're like kind of completing the loop. But realistically, what makes me love this so much, that's Cole's
Is
Titan
this
mech.
like oh, I was about to say, is this like a Pacific Rim?
That's Cole's Titan mech. It has to be. There's no way it's not. It looks just like it. Um, in my opinion, these sets are elite, and I'm glad they don't make them every year because they're very expensive to get.
Hmm.
And like when you put them all together, they just look so good. And like I can't not have this on there.
Hmm.
I'm not even a Ninjago fan. Sorry, I'm not a crazy Ninjago fan.
I was about to say, you got Cole's Time Mech, you went and saw the premiere. You're starting to
I
become a Ninjago fan, aren't
I
you?
I need to get that Fire Knight mech, and maybe that shows up later on my list, but who knows? But I think this in itself, again, it's not as big as the other ones. It's not as maybe visually impressive, but I think the fact that we continue the trend of here we go. It's another Ninjago City expansion. It's just as detailed as the other ones. Yes, the mech is, I guess people don't like it as much. I don't care. I think it's really fun.
Honestly, it's a solid
And
looking mech. Shout out Pink Ice.
and I think seeing these together all assembled in Gina, my Bricks and Me's city, when I've seen that a few times, makes me appreciate these more than I have in the past. So that's why it is number 8 on my list.
Good choice. I mean, I don't have a lot to say to this just because I'm not a huge Indago fan, but like seeing all the cities together like I have, especially with Gina's, it all looks great together. It
Hmm.
looks like controlled chaos. It's very busy, very detailed,
Yeah.
and that's what's amazing about Lego. And this is just another example of it. So great choice for your number 8.
Hmm.
Moving on to my number 7, Chopper.
Ah, okay.
So this is another reason why I'm taking apart a bunch of my Star Wars sets to make room for this guy. Chopper is easily in my top 5 favorite Star Wars characters of all time,
The
not to
war
mention
criminal
he
himself.
is a war criminal. He's hilarious, he's funny. So glad we got him in live action, and I cannot wait to build him. That will decide if he goes higher or lower, honestly.
Hmm.
I'm predicting he will stay in my top 10. He's that cool looking. The fact that his head moves with that little bit, the little rumble of him. Like I see this set and I automatically hear him talking like he does in the show. Like it exactly.
Yeah, it's iconic how he talks.
And I cannot wait to build this. And it's just such an iconic character. And it will probably go right next to C3PO and R2D2, even though he probably will be a little bit out of scale with those two.
He's probably better in scale with the big R2D2.
Probably, which nope, I'm still taking it apart. Nope, I'm not changing my mind. But I cannot wait to build him. He was one of my favorite characters during COVID because during COVID I watched all the Star Wars shows. He is an icon in my eyes of Star Wars, and I cannot wait to build him.
Yeah, that
And
would be
10
fun.
times better than the first buildable iteration of him.
Oh, and the stupid droid builder peg, yeah, that thing sucked.
Exactly. Well, not even 10 times, 100 times better. There's no comparison.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. All right.
Any thoughts on this one from you, JJ?
I don't I'm not gonna lie, I love Chopper. He's one of my favorite
Mhm.
characters also. I love that I have the ghost, I have him in it. I have no interest in this set at all. I have
It's
no
not your
interest in
style.
I have no interest in the big buildable droids, so
That's
that's why
fair.
it's nowhere near me at all for my thing. But I can say that it is really fun. It's a
Mhm.
really fun set. I'll give you that.
All right. Moving on to your number seven, good sir.
Getting into some stuff that I actually now own. Number seven
Ooh.
is the brick built Mosasaurus.
Mo.
Mosasaur. There it is. Brick built Mosasaurus.
Oh, okay. It actually has the name Brick Built and it
Yes.
really?
So
That is a horrible name. I forgot
it's a
about
bad set
that.
name. Now, I love Jurassic Park, obviously.
Really?
When they announced that this was going to be a brick-built dinosaur and not a molded dinosaur, I was a little bummed.
That's fair.
I I was kind of hoping that we were going to get at least maybe the head molded. I am so very glad they went this route.
Really?
For one, all of the designs you see on the Mosasaurus are prints. None of them are stickers.
Really?
None of them are stickers.
Oh.
The actual posability of this thing, not only do the fins move, the head moves, the jaw moves, but it actually like it does this. The posability phenomenal.
Oh,
It
wow.
looks imposing. Like it's over on my bin over here next to the Spinosaurus. It's bigger than the Spinosaurus, and that is already one of the bigger, larger dinosaur molds they've done for like the apex predator scale.
Hmm.
I like the boat build is fun, but also this is $60.
That's not bad.
60 bucks. It's 7 cents per piece. If you want to look at that part ratio and like contribute that into if you buy this or not, this is steal.
That's not bad.
800 pieces for
Especially,
60 bucks.
that's not bad, especially for a dinosaur set, because most dinosaur
Yeah.
sets, it's the opposite.
And that's why, like, spoiler alert, there are no other Jurassic World sets on this list that like play scale sets. I don't have any more on this list at all.
Not
Because
even the Brick World one?
no, because I couldn't. This
Whoa.
is so good because it's brick. I want to say it's brick built. The molded dinosaurs are still better,
Yes.
but this is such a good play value, and it
Hmm.
allows them to capture the sheer size of the Mosasaurus without having to sacrifice anything else. Now, it should technically speaking be about double the size of what it is here, but I don't even care. It looks so good. And it's all prints. There's no stickers. So I can't even knock it for that. So for
That's
this,
pretty
this was a
amazing.
no-brainer number seven for me. This was one of the first sets that went on my list when I made it.
I mean, I don't own this. I mean, I was a bit nervous with you when we found out this was not going to be molded,
Hmm.
but I feel like molding it, one, would have doubled the price, honestly,
Yeah, whatever.
and it probably wouldn't have had as much posability as this one does.
No, it wouldn't.
And for all those haters out there that don't like the brick built dinosaur, tough, because like you get the posability, you get the printing, you get
It's
everything with
tough.
it. Seriously though,
You're
like
right though. Like
you
now,
can't beat this.
now, don't go through and make the rest of them
Oh, oh yes,
brick
yes,
built.
yes. Leave the
I would
T-Rex
hate
alone.
that.
Leave my T-Rex alone. I love my molded T-Rex. He is awesome part of my collection now.
Yeah, like yeah, but I couldn't not. This was awesome.
Hmm.
Give me
No,
more aquatic dinosaurs like this. I'll
great
do it.
choice. Great choice for number seven.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to my number six. Fantastic Four versus Galactus.
All right. I'm stopping you right here. This is also my number six pick.
This is not rigged. This,
Nope, this is
wow,
a total coincidence. Let's talk
awesome.
about this together. I will let you go first.
So this is one of the first sets that I've built out of my backlog. I bought it within the weekend after it released. It was right after I built Luxo,
Hmm.
and I knew I just had to build it because I've been wanting Fantastic Four for so long.
Yes.
But looking at it, I was a bit skeptical at first because It's the construction figures. Nobody likes them. Galactus works. Now, granted, he is out of scale with the movie, I'm presuming,
Who
especially
cares?
because of the trailer, but it works. And even just the little skirt pieces around him, while it's only four pieces, pretty much, it adds so much character to him. The color scheme works perfectly. The head build is amazing. All the figures are great. Now, for all those complaining that they want big fake thing and full flame on Johnny and a full on invisible woman and stretchy arm Mr. Fantastic,
We're gonna get
he
him.
have patience. Well, first off, big fig thing does not work for this movie. It could have worked, like you and I have totally discussed this a lot.
Yep.
He could have had the Wrecker, what do you
The,
like, torso
if you just give him the Wrecker armor piece and
Yes,
just paint it blue and give it the Fantastic Four logo, there you go.
you're
Solves every
done.
problem.
You don't need the big fig thing because it wouldn't be to scale with the movie, which is
No.
perfectly fine.
Yes.
We're gonna get more Fantastic Four sets because not
Yes, we
only
are.
are they gonna be in Doomsday, it's already in talks that we're gonna get a second Fantastic Four. They just want to test the waters, and I say it's doing pretty well, honestly.
This set is one of my most anticipated sets of the year. When I found out this thing had been put out on shelves early at Target,
Oh,
I
jeez.
got in my car and hello Elmo, hauled ass as fast as possible
He said a bad word, $5. $5.
to get over there so I'd be able to get it and add it to my collection instantaneously, to which
Mhm.
Cam got mad at me for not waiting for
I didn't
VIP
get mad.
clearance.
I just said, think of the points. A week's not gonna matter.
Your exact text was, "Don't do it."
Yeah, it was. I mean, granted, I don't know why. I'm the one that told you about it.
I know. And then I went out and got it. Now, for those of you who know me, and I've said it a million times on the show,
Hmm.
I have a very strong connection with the Fantastic Four. Growing up, they were some of my favorite superheroes. I always related my family to the Fantastic Four in that sense. Getting the Fantastic Four in minifigure form ensured this set was going to be on my top 10 list from the
Hmm.
beginning. That's all it
Absolutely.
was. What I did not expect is for this Galactus build to be the best buildable figure in this style that Lego has ever done.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it
The
to you.
other ones suck compared to this.
Not all of them. You have
Yes.
Spider-Man on the corner of your
Okay,
ceiling.
Spider-Man's cool because of what I did with him. Batman's cool because I put him next to the Batmobile, and even though he's not to scale with it, he still looks great.
Hmm.
But I'd like this Galactus
It
just
works.
works.
It's perfect.
And I'm fine if you do more stuff like this, because you want to know why this one works? They don't force the stupid printed
That
head fake
yes,
thing on
that
there, and that's what makes
stupid
this work so
headpiece.
well.
This doesn't have it, and it's perfect. It's what makes it so much better. But also, it wouldn't work with what Galactus's head is shaped like. And
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, I'm getting that popcorn bucket. By the way.
it's $80. Have fun with that.
Hmm.
Now, minifigure wise, Mr. Fantastic, great. Love that they gave him like the strong, stretchy legs. It's a way of giving him kind of those parts without giving his powers without having to like do something insane.
Right.
Invisible Woman gets the little force field pieces, great. Johnny gets some flame parts, that's great. Again, we've said with Thing, I wish he had an armor piece, but still, I don't care. We
Hmm.
finally got the Fantastic Four after not having them since the theme first
Hmm.
debuted, and having them appear in the Lego Marvel
Yes.
Superheroes video game and then never show up and like we finally got them.
Not to mention, with Thing, we got an exclusive molded headpiece.
Yes, which I guarantee you will show up again for
It
sure.
should. And honestly, I'm surprised they didn't try using Korg's headpiece for this.
This is but no,
But
Korg's
the
is too
thing
tall.
has the, I guess,
The
unibrow,
eyebrows.
the eyebrows. But it works perfectly. Anyone complaining about him being a minifig, it's to scale. Because like, if you see all the movie posters of them staying
He
together,
he
it's to
is
scale. They're
he
about the
is
same height.
he is a little height wise, yes, he is a little beefier. Do I hope that one day we'll get a comic book version of the thing that is a big fig? Yes, and
Yes,
I'm
100%.
convinced that when they inevitably do the Baxter building as a modular building, that's probably where we're going to get him.
You and I will be there at like 4 o'clock in the
I
morning.
will be there at 4 o'clock in the morning in a Fantastic Four costume waiting to pick that up. I'm dead serious. But yeah, this set's phenomenal. It was like the minute it got teased, I'm like, yep,
Yes,
that's on the list. There is no way it
without a
doesn't end up
doubt.
on that.
On top of me collecting every single Marvel set, this this and Luxo were the sets that had me break my backlog. Granted, it was right after Brick World, not Brick World, but Brick Universe, and I
Brick
was all ready
Universe.
for Brick World.
Yep.
It had to be
God,
built.
I love this thing though. Like I'm looking at it right now. It's on top of my shelf next to the Milano, and it looks so good next to it.
Mhm.
All right. I will let you go to your number five then. So
Yes.
we kind of combine that.
Number five, the Transformers Brickheads.
Oh, okay.
These are so creative. Not only do we get amazing, pretty much normal standard brickheads with
They're really
Bumblebee
fun.
and Optimus Prime, but we get the cars.
Yeah.
And while it doesn't look like your typical brickhead, it has the same elements and it even has the eyes in there, which is a great little
Hmm.
detail. They work perfectly. And I had fun with both of these. I would have included more brickheads because honestly, brickheads have been killing it this year. I mean, you
These
got
these are
Tom and
so good.
Jerry, Eeyore, Dumbo with his ears. You had Wednesday. Like, Brickheads has been knocking out of the park this year. But with these, it's the cars aspect for me. That
Hmm.
they're so different, but still Brickheads. And it's giving me hope, if not an idea for me to build like Pixar's cars in this
Or the
style.
rest of the Autobots. That'd be sick if you ever pulled that off. Um,
Hmm.
here's
The
my
window will
thoughts
be
on
tough,
these.
but
Here's my thoughts on these. I love them. I'm not a big Brickheads guy. I love these. I love the fact but you put it this way. These very nearly almost made my list also.
I'm surprised they didn't, to be honest with how you reacted to them in Brickworld.
And here's the reason they didn't. The car modes blow the robot modes out of the water.
Well, you can only do so much with the actual brickhead. That's the
No,
thing.
no, no. I know that. I think the robot modes still look really good. My
Hmm.
problem is the car builds detract from the robot modes because the car modes are so much better. And I love the car modes more than I like the robot mode. So for me, I'm like, I couldn't put it on my list because I'm like, I can't sit here and gush about the cars, but then be like, yeah, the robots are also here too. Like,
You could, honestly, you really could.
I could, but I don't want to do that because I love the sets, don't get me wrong.
Hmm.
I just sit here and go, I loved the cars more than I loved the robot modes. So I couldn't put them on the list for that. But
No, that's
I will agree
respectable.
with you. Brickheads is killing it. And for me now, having decided, screw it, I'm going to collect every Transformer set Lego ever does. I had to get these and I got them at Brick World and I'm not disappointed with them at all. I love
No,
them. They're great.
they work perfectly, and to me, it just solidifies even more that brickheads can do any theme.
And that Lego and Hasbro are going full steam ahead with this partnership, which
Absolutely. All right, sir, you're number five.
number five is one that you're probably going to be shocked to see.
Okay.
U-Wing Starfighter.
I am not surprised. I know how much you love that thing.
So it is, where is it? Scroll down more. That's an X-Wing. Where is the U-Wing? Well, oh, there it is.
Took a minute.
So I got this. I was not, okay, people are going to remember this. I was not a super fan of this build when it was revealed at
Hmm.
all. I thought, I'm like, it's all right. It's mid. I put it on my It Can Wait for our May the 4th Star Wars guide.
You did.
I decided to then buy it because I needed it for my almost said Rogue One, Yavin 4 mock, and I also love Andor, so I needed to get my hands on a
Hmm.
U-Wing so I could have Cassian, which, well, he has a mullet in that picture.
Does he?
He's got a different hairpiece there.
He does have a different hairpiece. That is interesting.
That's weird.
It's
Um,
his hair from the first set.
yeah. I bought this set. I built it. Oh my God, is it awesome?
He has the mullet here too. That's so
That's
weird.
so weird. This set is criminally underrated in my opinion. Is it smaller than the 2016 one? Yes.
Hmm.
Is the interior not as spacious as the last one? Yes. Do I care? No. First of all, talking about minifigures, Dedra's included. That's great. The ISB agent is sick. This new Cassian is great. And getting this, having a way to get K2SO in a cheap, like in a way we're not spending almost $100 to get your hands on this figure and you're getting a really cool ship is also great. The U-Wing build, sturdy, solid.
Yeah, it is.
The wing fold out feature is great.
Hmm.
I hold this thing and I'm just like, this feels like it felt good in the hands. And I played around with it for like an hour after I got it. It sits next to my
Mhm.
Yavin 4 temple right now. It's gonna be in the mock because I just love it that much. And I'm just sitting here like, man, like this, it's just like I can't stop talking about how much I love it because it's just so cool.
Mhm.
And it works so well.
Mhm. No, I remember coming over when we were building the brick hour mosaic, and I
Yes.
had it in my hand, and it felt very sturdy. And we
Yep.
both agreed it's not $70, probably 50, 55 range worth it.
I don't even think
However,
that now. I
oh,
think 70's fine.
really?
I think 70's. It felt like I was holding a $70 ship in my hand.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I have not watched Andor season 2 yet. I have not had the time. Thank you, Brickworld. And thank you for releasing 3 episodes a week. I don't know what kind of release schedule that was, but I am not fearful. I am hesitant to see if I will be wanting to buy this after watching
You
Andor
will.
season 2. Yeah, I
You
kind
will.
of figured.
You will.
So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll put it on my for the points or whatever. I forget what our category was for May the 4th
For
when
the
we did it
points.
at
Yeah.
Brickworld,
For the
wait,
points.
Brick for the points. This set might end up on there for me. We'll see. I gotta watch a show, but I know the set is sturdy in hand. It's got a great lineup of minifigures. It's a solid choice for number 5.
Yeah.
And depending how I like the season 2, which I'm sure I will love, I am probably gonna try and buy this. And instead of putting it on a shelf, I think I might try and figure out a way to make it hang.
That'd be cool.
But no, great choice. Moving on to my number 4. The upscaled
Ah,
baby astronaut. I
yes. The
love this little
space
guy.
baby.
He is gonna be in every video from now on to the point now I'm freaking designing other colors and
You're gonna make a bunch of them.
I'm making more. Paul, I gotta talk to you about printing. I love this guy. I built him and he's adorable and he's a heavy little build.
It's a solid build. It's
And
not this little
it's not
dinker thing.
hollow like you would expect a gift with purchase to be.
Yeah.
It was a fun little build. It's got a lot of character, and the fact that it's a red space baby gives me hope that we will soon get a red space baby little character because red is my
Hmm.
favorite color, and I need red. And I already know I'm expanding my little spaceman display to include more colors.
Yes, you are.
I love this thing so much that it's making me make more. I'm designing other colors, but of course, what's that piece? This piece is pissing me off. It is, where is it? This piece. This
Yep.
piece is only in certain
It
colors.
doesn't exist in blue yet.
These are all the colors. There's no blue. Why is there no blue? There's an
There's
earth
an Earth
blue.
blue.
I'm not doing earth blue, but I'm already envisioning I'm going to try to do white. I'm going to try to do yellow. I might even try warm gold. I don't know. We're
You're gonna
doing
make a
bright
million of
yellow. We're
them.
doing white. Did I see black? They don't. Oh, they do have black. Okay. I'm designing a bunch of them. It's not really hard to design. I'm ordering the pieces from Bricklink. Not right now. I need a little bit of a break. I gotta design some
Yes.
more brickheads, but they're happening, and I cannot wait to build them. This little guy is amazing. Everyone sees him and they just smile.
Hmm.
Even especially being a gift with purchase that he's in my top 10. In my top 10.
I mean, the gift with purchase. This is one of the best gift with purchases like ever, in my opinion. It just
Hmm.
really is. I think it's. I know this is not on my list. I didn't put him on here. He's so fun though. He's
He
so
really
cute.
is
I just love it.
adorable.
It was a perfect gift with purchase, and I can't wait to see you make more colors.
And I
Uh,
hope that with the upscaled minifigures that we've got, like the regular one and then the Octane one,
yep,
give us a Spaceman one,
that'd be cool.
please.
That'd be cool. Number four for me is sticking to the Lego space theme.
Oh,
The Blacktron Renegade.
ah,
Blacktron is one word, my friend, not two.
my finger slipped. Electron
There it is,
Renegade.
2025.
You
Yeah,
mean the
this
Battron Renegade?
no, it is not. Oh, that's kind of genius, but I'm not doing it.
Yes, I'm one step closer.
The Blacktron Renegade, I got this set January 1st. It's so clean. It looks so good. The build experience was phenomenal. And the fact that it's to scale with the Galaxy Explorer just
Hmm.
makes me kind of love it even more. Now, it is in my closet because I don't really have a spot to properly display it right now. But I think part of the reason why this is up there for me, one, it's just cool. It's a perfect
Hmm.
retro set. I love getting these old spaceships like remade into a bigger style. It's great. But The one Instagram creator, Angus, I forget his last name. This dude is like expanding this Renegade to like an absolutely asinine amount. And I'm kind of like, dear God, it's hilarious. He's on like module like 90 at this point. He's got like huskies and woolly mammoths and bunnies and squirrels and all kinds of other weird stuff on there. And I'm just like, I think my enjoyment of his content has made me enjoy this set even
Oh,
more.
absolutely.
But I think just from the set perspective, it's
Hmm.
phenomenal. It looks
How
so good.
does it scale with the Black Trunk with purchase we got last year?
Perfectly.
See,
It's to scale with it.
I'm not gonna buy this because I love classic space and I got my own little shelf for it. This won't fit in it for one, but also I was never really into Blacktron.
Neither was I.
I do love the I'm forgetting that word again. Uh customizability,
The customization on it.
customization. Like you could do so much with it.
Yeah.
And it just looks like it's not just a model. It looks like a toy that you can do
And
so much with.
like the Jeep side build is so good. That's
This
like one of
looks
the
like
first thing
classic
you build
Lego.
that
It
looks so
looks
good.
like classic
Yeah.
80s Lego, and I
It's
love
awesome.
that.
It's awesome. And I would love to get an M-Tron something. I would love
We
to
might.
get an ice. Now, the problem is this isn't logistic. Apparently, it's not selling that well, which kind of sucks.
Oh,
Um, but still, like, love it. Absolutely love it. I think this is one of the best spaceships Legos put out in a long time. It's a retro
oh,
blast of the past. It had to be number four on my list. But now
absolutely
we're getting
no.
into the top three.
Top three, baby.
This is where stuff's gonna get interesting.
My number three, Beauty and the Beast Castle.
Ooh.
This would be higher if I owned it.
You don't have it yet?
What happened was the day I was going to get it, I was going to get it day one. I didn't even care that there was no gift with purchase. I was going to get it day one. I woke up with a stomach bug. So I was not leaving the house. But Belle is my favorite princess, and I was so glad she came in the 100 Years of Magic set. Love her. But I see this, it reminds me of Disney because I've been to her castle. It's an amazing looking set. I cannot wait to build it. That's another reason why I'm moving my Disney display, so I'll be able to display two tall castles
Yeah.
in my display. Gotcha, Elmo. But there's so many figures with it. We get our first minifigure Beast, which looks great. You get all these characters. There's so much going on with this set, and it's a dollhouse style, and like there's so many references to the movie, to the park. It just the fact that it's one of my favorite princesses mixed in with probably one of the more iconic scenes in all of Disney dancing in that ballroom.
Hmm.
Not to mention, this movie is the only animated movie to be nominated for Best Picture.
It has
Little
been. It's
tidbit
very
there.
true.
But I cannot. I was gonna buy it with double points. I was thinking about that, and I was gonna get the Jane Austen set, but the Jane Austen set sold out surprisingly quick. Very
Yeah.
disappointed I didn't get that. I was gonna sell that to Amber, but I'll get this either. I'm gonna wait now till either really good give with purchase or maybe Black Friday, maybe get a good deal on it because
Hmm.
it is pricey at 280.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's well worth the price to me. I
Hmm.
just right now with everything else I've been working on, like Brick World, Brick Fair, Brick Virginia, everything mixed together, I cannot wait to buy this, and it may even end up higher on the list if I do build it before the end of the
I
year.
I look at this, I mean, no disrespect, this is just another Disney castle to me.
That's fair.
Um, I don't think this build is that great, but I also like I'm not really a Disney princess fan.
Hmm.
So I see this and I'm like, I don't remember this from the movie. Now I haven't seen the movie in a long time, but I don't remember this castle from the movie at all. Um,
The difference with the movie is like you pretty much only like 99% of the movie you saw it in dark, cloudy
yeah, like you don't,
skies.
yeah,
It
so I'm
was a
kind of just
beat up
like,
castle. Like this is like
yeah,
the cleaned up version.
yeah, kind of just like, all right, well, here's another one. It's cool we're getting the Beast of the minifigure, but I think
Hmm.
it's for me, it's just kind of like it was an afterthought kind of set to me. Like I see it, I'm like, it's cool, it looks great on the
Hmm.
outside, but this is one of those dollhouse sets that feels way too flat. Like at
I
least
can see that.
like at least Cinderella's castle, because of the wall in front of it, there was
Yes.
definitely some depth and it felt
Mhm.
a lot more substantial. This one doesn't have
Mhm.
that. I think that's why my opinion of it is not as high as yours.
I think also like I mean the fact that there's a bias because of my favorite princess.
Hmm.
The fact that I can see this set in Disney in my head right now.
Yep.
It's got that sense of home for me probably.
Yep.
And I don't know, it just I like the color scheme. I like the different columns. Like I see what you mean by it being a little bit flat,
Hmm.
but if they tried enclosing it, it probably would have shot up to 350
It
and
would have been nuts.
it would have been insane. I feel like this is like the perfect scale for it. It could have been a little cheaper, but
Hmm.
honestly, 9.6 cents per piece,
Not
pretty
bad.
good. But like you get all the characters with it, and you get the Maurice for the first time. You get this set, and you get the movie pretty much.
Yeah. Number three for me, and this is one you're not going to be surprised to hear at all.
All right.
Fire Knight Mech.
Ah,
You're probably waiting for this to show up.
I was wondering when it was going to show up.
Oh, look at this beautiful thing.
Now,
Oh, sweet mother of God.
had we done this before Brick World, would it have made your list?
Yep.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Would have been as high.
Yep.
Oh, that didn't change it at all.
Yeah, because the two things above it, I can't move below it. Um, this is one of the coolest mechs that Lego's ever done. It's got the same basic skeletal structure as Cole's Titan mech, minus they kind of shrink the limbs a little bit, which isn't that big a deal. Um, the cape is what makes this thing look as sick as it does. Um, I love the fact that you have the stand where it's fighting the big like bug monster thing from Legend from Ninjago Monstrosity. Having seen Ninjago Monstrosity now at the premiere at Brickworld, that it's just made me want this thing even more. I will 1000% be picking it up. I don't know when, but it will happen. And it will get put. I don't even care about the display stand. I'm gonna just put the thing right next to Cole's. And Cam knows I have a really fun idea for something I want to do with this in terms of a mock one day. So yeah,
I do gotta say, that box art is like
dude, the box art is
perfect.
just a whole new level of stunning. Like, oh my God.
I will
It's
say, seeing this in Brick World built, and I'm very jealous. Rune, great job building it. It looks fantastic. I'm not gonna buy it. Again, not a huge Ninjago guy, but I can respect the scale of this, the detail. It's a work of art, honestly.
it's outstanding. I think the cape is what makes like, dude, like,
Hmm.
and the cape is a very like silky smooth cloth. Like it's not like a
Hmm.
thick piece. It flows, and
Yeah.
the way it connects to the shoulder. I just cannot sing this set's praises enough. It's so good. And if Lego, if you're listening to this, if you just keep making different colored versions of mechs like this, like the same
Oh,
skeletal style as Cole, I'm gonna buy every single one of them. I'm just letting you know that now. But yeah, this had to be up there. There was no ifs, ands, or buts
if
at
they
all.
make a black one, will it turn into a Batman?
Maybe. They probably won't though because they probably won't because Cole is the primarily black colored ninja.
Got it.
So,
All right. Moving on to my number two,
yes.
the
The,
minifigure vending machine.
yes. Hmm.
I don't own this yet. I was planning on buying it, and the plans changed.
Yep.
But it's just such a creative build.
It's very
Again,
fun.
Ideas is having a fantastic year yet
Hmm.
again. And like we talked to Jordan about it at the Lego store, and he was telling us the structure of it, like how it actually works, like how they actually you literally turn the knob with the coin in there to make it work. It won't
Yep.
spin otherwise.
Which
And
is
I can't wait
impressive
to
that it works that
see the
way.
structure inside of it.
Yep.
And not to mention all the minifigures. I mean, you can't go wrong. Look at that. It's pretty much a CMF in a set.
The Paradisa figures, the Fabuland figures, and the Castle and Space fans are gonna
Mhm.
have a conniption over this.
Yes, and I mean that was the initial reason that I was going to buy this set for the two spacemen.
Hmm.
But after seeing this set in action, I want it.
Yeah.
I want it, and I I'm fearful of building it and seeing how much I really do love it because initially, well, I've been talking about this for a while. I'm buying this set and using it for a mock.
Hmm.
Now, with that being said, if I enjoy it enough, I may buy a second one. I don't know yet. We have to wait and see.
Yep.
I think the first one I'm going to buy for the mock and sell as many of the figs as I can to try
Yep.
to recuperate it. And like whatever funds I make off of the figs will go towards the other set if I like it that much. I'm going to build it regularly first,
Yep.
then sell the figs and go from there.
Expand it.
Yeah. And, but like
This is a
ideas
sick
just
build.
keeps hitting it out of the park. And the fact that
This is
it
still a
is,
sick build.
the fact that it is an ideas set that
Hmm.
someone, a Lego fan designed this, not, now I know Lego designers took it and like Legofied it to be, like meet their standards.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
it is really
The
good.
fact that it's
I
so
love it.
realistic looking, you could put it, I mean, obviously you're not going to put it into like any grocery stores or anything, but like you can hold the two side by side, and if you step away far enough, you won't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, that's very true. I think it looks great. It's a phenomenal build. Phenomenal build. Minifig the minifigures I feel like are going to be the draw for people. Like it's going to be like, oh, I need to get like, all of these and we need to get like the castle fans are going to go crazy. The space fans are going to also go crazy. And Pirates fans probably not so much, but like the castle and the space fans are going to go absolutely hog wild. So
Hmm.
I'll be interested to see how those minifigures spike in the
Not to mention
secondhand
the little
market.
ideas torso.
Yeah, I kind of need that
That's
torso, I'm
really
not gonna
cool.
lie. My number two. Let's get into it.
Ooh.
UCS Jango Fett Slave One.
Ah,
I would just look up Jango Fett and watch to see if it pops up. There it is, Jango Fett Starship. I will never
oh
call it
right,
that.
Starship. Nope, it's not a Starship.
Dude, come on. Like, just it's beautiful. And the
Hmm.
fact that they took the 2015 UCS Slave One, which was already one of the best UCS sets ever made, and improved it and made it better. Like this thing makes that set look like junk. And that's saying something.
Yeah,
Because that set is beautiful. I love the shaping for the back. I love how
mhm.
like the cockpit looks great. The one thing I don't like is there's no interior minus the cockpit area.
Really?
There was definitely room for a cockpit. Um, the Jango Fett minifigure, best one we've ever gotten. New
Oh yeah,
rangefinder,
absolutely.
outstanding. Boba's fine. I don't people crying about Boba, I don't care. This is a perfect UCS set in my opinion.
That's new
Perfect.
rangefinder
Like, dude, look at the
printing
arm
everywhere.
print looks so good. I love this set. I love it. And I have the 2013 Jango Fett. And the second I get my hands on this set, that one's getting sold because I'm not going to need it anymore.
Wow.
And
Wait, you
I
don't
want
have
to,
this yet?
not yet, no.
Oh,
But dude,
wow.
it's
And it's your
300
number
bucks.
two?
It's pricey. Yeah. I'll get it eventually, but oh my God, it's beautiful. It is so incredibly cool. This is a prequel UCS set that makes sense.
Hmm.
And I'm so glad that they're finally doing prequel UCS sets because this is the perfect one for it. Don't go through and remake the original trilogy Slave one again. Do Jango Fett's. And there's a seismic charge in this too, which immediately had to catapult it into the top five just because
Hmm.
there's a seismic charge included. Um, but yeah,
No, I
beautiful,
mean,
beautiful, beautiful.
this is a fantastic set.
This is probably going to be the best Star Wars set of the year. I don't care what this thousand
Ooh.
dollar Death Star looks like. You heard it here now. This is the best Star Wars set of the year, 100%.
No, I respect that. Now, it's not in my top 10, but that's probably because I'm not planning on buying it and I don't have that much of a tie to Jango Fett. However, I can't deny it's an amazing looking set. Now, I'll probably buy the rumored smaller version that we saw in the little short, the
Well, it's
driving
not rumored;
lessons.
it's confirmed now
Oh, cool.
because they leaked it.
Yeah, oops. I'm probably gonna buy that one because it just looks that cool. Like I
Mhm.
want that ship, but I'm not paying $300 for it.
No.
But the minifigures are great. The set looks phenomenal. Solid choice, perfect choice for your number two.
Hmm.
Moving on to my number one.
Hmm.
The reason I didn't talk about it earlier, Luxo is my number one.
There he is.
Luxo is my number one because of the build experience, what it represents, all the Easter eggs, what I have done with it that I wish I had it next to me. I don't want to walk over there. Wait till you see what I've done. Well, you already seen it. Never mind. But the fact that take Pixar out of the equation for it, it's a realistic looking lamp. It
Yeah.
moves like a lamp. Now it doesn't stay in place. I'll give it that. It's got the rubber band so it bounces back, but outside of that, it's as realistic of a lamp as you can get without a light.
Hmm.
And the fact that the ball looks like a ball and rolls like a ball while also doubling as a stand for display, it's just perfect. I am planning, I'm saying it right now. I am doing the Pixar logo. I'm building the P, the X, the A, and the R, and I might try and figure out a way to make the 11 go up and down or something for him to hop on. I don't know yet. We'll
That
to
could be
figure that
fun.
out. He's just phenomenal. And then bringing Pixar back into it, the amount of Easter eggs that have been fit into this build.
Is insane.
I can't believe how many that were in there. And it was just fun building it and going through the booklet and seeing what they point out as Easter eggs and ones that they didn't that I was
Yep.
able to figure out.
Yep.
It, it was such a fun build experience. This was the set that broke my backlog. I like
You
I
you
had to
you
build
bought
it.
it and built it almost instantly.
I did. And I don't know how another set could beat this for top set of the year for me for number I it has to be there has to be a set that hasn't come out yet that we haven't even heard about to beat this because nothing else that has been rumored
This will
or
be your number
released in
one at the end of the
August,
year.
this will be my number one just because of the playability, the build experience, the Easter eggs.
This will
It's
definitely be
historic,
up there.
honestly. It's a historic set because it's Pixar. Pixar changed animation. There's just so much within this little character.
Hmm.
If you don't own this set, JJ, you need to buy it because it is
I
so
got some
fun.
other stuff I want to get first, but I will definitely get this before it retires.
You have to get Sport Retires. It is amazing, and Aaron will love it too.
She probably will love it. My number one is one we have already seen in Cam's list, and you probably already know what it is.
Really?
Tyrannosaurus Rex
Oh,
skeleton.
I can't type.
There she is. She's right there.
This is your
I
number one.
this is the
We
best set of
both
the
did
year
the
so
same thing.
far.
We swapped our 1 and 10.
This is the best set of no, this wasn't 10 for you. This was
Oh
like
no, it
9.
was higher, but still.
This is the best set of the year. The fact that Lego took the T-Rex skeleton, like the T-Rex skull, fossil skull, and said, you know what we should do? Let's take this set that's already goated as it is, and let's give it a body. And not just any body, a perfectly built skeletal recreation of a T-Rex. This is fantastic. The amount of detail on this is insane. The base of it looks great. This looks like it's a Lego-fied version of a museum piece,
Mhm.
which makes it even better. The gold Jurassic Park branded display plate pops so well. The two exclusive minifigures of Dr. Grant and Dr. Sattler from the scene in Montana is just even better for me. As a Jurassic Park fan, I love getting those new variants. But like this, like, sure, it's probably gonna be repetitive, and I can't wait to get my hands on it because I still have to get it. But man, this looks so good. Like I can't like this like Cam, and I'm gonna steal your words right out of your mouth. This is a conversation starter.
Mhm.
This is something you put in the middle of you put on like a coffee table or something like that, and people
Fireplace
see
mantle.
and yeah, put it on a mantle, and people go, "Wow, that's Lego." Like that's what this does.
Mhm.
I've seen it in person. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I hope they do more like this. Like, we got the Triceratops skull. I would love to see them do a Triceratops skeleton like this. It would be incredible. This is easily the best set of the year so far, hands down. And I don't know if anything else coming later this year is going to hop it. Now, there's some stuff coming later this year that I know for a fact is going to end up on this list. For me, I don't think any of the stuff coming later is going to manage to shake this from number one. It's going to be very hard.
I'm
Very hard.
really curious to see where you're gonna put this.
I know I'm putting it. We already know where
Really?
we're putting it. Yeah, it's going to go in the living room.
Oh,
It's going in the living room. Aaron saw this and was like, that's going in the living room. Like it's a beautiful display piece. It's going in the
okay.
living room. That's basically where I'm at.
So we got the T-Rex and we got Luxo. I mean, I feel like those are two pretty representative of who we
Of
are
us.
as
Yeah, pretty
collectors,
much.
but like who we are as just people as well.
Pretty much.
I mean, solid 10 on your end, honestly. Like I agree with everything on your list. Some of them not my choice just because of the collector I am, the builder
Yeah,
I am, but major respect to your list. And I'm really curious to see how much changes on both of our ends
it will
come
be
the
very
end of the
good.
year.
So that's gonna do it
Yeah.
for this video. Um, like we said, later on this year, we're gonna at the end of the year, we're gonna have
Hmm.
our whole recap of best sets of the year at the very end
Hmm.
of the year, and we're gonna compare the two lists, and we're gonna see what they look like. Um, but I think it's a perfect way for us to sign off. If you have not
Absolutely.
already, first of all, thank you for watching. If you have not already, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified when all new episodes go live. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at BrickHourPod. Follow me on Instagram at LangsterBuilds. And also be sure to check out our other monthly series, our once a month series, except for August.
Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm laying the
You're
seeds for
giving
that
it
one
away
now.
already?
I'm laying the seeds for
All
that one
right,
now.
all right, all right.
Be sure to take a look at Time Capsule. We go back and kind of recap and do a little retrospective on retired Lego themes.
Most recent
Uh,
episode was with the famous Brick Clicker for Nexo Nights. Thank
yep,
you again, Brick Clicker.
yep, that was a fun collab to be able to do with him again. Hopefully, we get to have him on again at some point. But that being said, thank you for all for watching. We will see you all next week for worst sets of the year so far. Have a great night. Happy building.